What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again for another edition of Pizza Night. And that's right, it's another Saturday night special edition. And ladies and gentlemen, I tried to go to 7-Eleven because the one right down the street here that used to be Maggiano's restaurant actually is now a 7-Eleven, and they had some kind of flatbread pizza advertised all over the store. But guess what? In typical Washington, D.C. area 7-Eleven fashion, they didn't have what they advertised. So what am I about to do? Well, I just went right up the street to Wegman's and figured they'd have something sitting around, and they sure did. And I'll let you know what it is, and I'll taste it for you right after this on Pizza Night. You are looking live at Wegmans in the Seneca Meadows Center in Germantown, Maryland. And today I'm here to try out a different type of pizza from Wegmans. And I'll be right back to do that right after this on Pizza Night. Never fear, Pizza Night is here for Saturday night. It's a Saturday night special once again, October 20th. 2018. We're just a little bit away from Halloween, and that kitty right there is ready. That's right, you saw that I have returned from Wegmans, and I got 2 slices of the same kind of pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that right there. You got a square pizza in a plastic box, and a square pizza in a plastic box. Basically what this is their Sicilian meatball and Parmesan pizza. And it is supposed to be $3.50 each. The lady at the register, however, was not very privy to that and didn't look at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? This actually should have, been rung up and been $3.50 each. Instead, I got them for $3 a pop. And I got 2 of them because I really might like it. Then again, I really might not. Let's go ahead and take off the top of this thing. Show it to you a little more closely. You've got that thick, square Sicilian crust. Lots of cheese on there. Looks like Parmesan on top of the crushed meatballs. Lots of crushed meatballs on there. It smells really good, but guys, it's just barely warm. So let me go ahead and get this thing into my mouth and into my belly so I can show you and tell you what it tastes like and give it a rating right after this on Pizza Night, Saturday night special. Alright gang, I'm back here on Pizza Night to check out this Sicilian style meatball Parmesan pizza from Wegmans. Of course, Wegmans has excellent pizza in their regular round pizza, which of course I guess is New York style, sort of, but they have usually 2 different types of pepperoni. You can have your own custom pizzas made. The only thing is I didn't see a custom pizza selection for this, or I may have gotten an entire pizza. Who knows? Maybe I'll do some more research later on and figure all that out. Let me show this to you next to my noggin the way I always do. Nice big crusty slice of pizza here. Lots of meatballs on there, as you can see. On the back side, we got a little more charring than I would like. But maybe that'll turn out okay. Sometimes things that are charred taste really, really good. This smells really, really good. Again, it's just barely warm though, and I don't know how long it's been sitting around. So we'll see how that affects the score and more after I take a bite. Alright gang, I'm back, and that's a pretty tasty piece of pizza, I must say, and I think it would be even better if it were fresh out of the oven, that's for sure. Building it from the bottom to the top. Sorry for all the random noises, by the way. Got an alarm system that's not working properly. Got neighbors upstairs that are just loud as shit constantly and stomp around like they're elephants all the time. Don't know what's up with that. But anyway, this pizza would definitely be better if it were fresh out of the oven. Building it from the bottom to the top, the way I always do, it's a nice, thick, bready crust. Very chewy, yet soft at the same time. It is a little bit too blackened on the bottom for my taste. But that's okay overall because, the rest of the pizza tastes really, really good. That crust is really good, and I like a nice thick crust, deep dish type pizza, and they're delivering that type of thing with this Sicilian crust. Not buttery or anything, not greasy like a lot of pan pizzas can be. Just standard, thick and bready and chewy. Not a ton of sauce on here. It could use a little more sauce. You guys know I'm a minimalist when it comes to sauce a lot of times. But at this point, I think that this one maybe had been sitting under the lamps a little too long, and the sauce that it did have kind of got a little bit dry and congealed, and it could have used a little bit more sauce. The sauce that's on there is kind of sweet and tart. I do like that. It's pretty darn tasty, actually. The cheese is probably the highlight of this thing. It's got a nice, stretchy, thick pizza cheese. Certainly mozzarella in there, maybe other cheeses involved. It's got some herbs, perhaps oregano, and that makes for a very seasoned cheese as well. Gives an overall nice Italian flavor to the seasoning and to the pizza itself. The meatballs are pretty darn good too. Again, they could be a little bit better if they were fresh out of the oven, maybe a little juicier, but they do have a really good meaty, beefy taste. They're nice and tender. You can tell that they weren't terribly overcooked, with the exception of a couple of harder spots along the edges here and there, but that tends to happen in a very hot oven, so I can forgive that. So all that put together, I think this is a really tasty Sicilian pizza. I just wish I had gotten it fresh. Because it wasn't fresh, I can't give it a perfect score or even a 7/8. But for $3 a slice, I will certainly give this a 3/4 thumbs up, and I would definitely buy it again. A side note, the Parmesan actually helped finish this off really nicely and helped mix with that meaty, beefy flavor of the meatballs and made it really nice. So thanks for watching, everybody. Pizza Night once again here with you on a Saturday night. Basically, the reason is because I work Monday through Friday, and I'm stuck in traffic for like 2 hours every night on the way home, guys. So me getting this done before Friday night is a bit of a pain. So for the time being, I think we're going to see Pizza Night on Saturday night, just for the time being, until I can figure out how to do a more timely and less troublesome schedule and get this thing out to you. Also, it might not be every week, guys. My goal right now is every other week with Pizza Night. If that's not enough for you guys, I'm really sorry, but I've reviewed 300 pizzas in 6 years. So if you want to see other pizza reviews, just go back through my catalog, and there'll be plenty of reviews for you to watch. That's for darn sure. You'll never run out of them. And, you know, by the time you get caught up, maybe I'll be doing it weekly again. Maybe I won't be sick of pizza like I tend to be right now. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Is it okay if I do Pizza Night every other week? Will you guys stay with me? Let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, visit a couple of links in the description. You have the link to our Facebook page, the group that started it all. Hundreds of the coolest people in the world are in our group, and you should be too. Why the hell aren't you? Also, make sure you check us out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, use the handy hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. That way I know what you're eating and you know what I'm eating too. Make sure you check out our Patreon page and support us if you can. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, ring that bell to be notified, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.